would be crowned as the champions, but there's still plenty of time for things to change. And as you saw there for Porsche, a couple of mistakes over the case of a couple of laps, and their race has turned completely on its head.
And we've only seen so far 2 of the 3 drivers from each team. So still a couple of drivers yet to go. This race could still change, as you say. And now it is still raining slightly, but you can see the water is starting to be dispersed there as Team Genesis really hanging out on that curb. We don't want to be there in the wet. It's very, very slippy out there. There is I mean, there's still rain due, but like, you can see the track isn't quite as wet as before. You wouldn't believe that though. Genesis, man, all over the place. And then in comparison to Santos behind in that Corvette, the Chevy Corvette, just a lot more composed.
Yeah, the Chevrolet looking, as you say, just a little bit more stable at this particular point, but still right on the gearbox of the Genesis as we head through the Blanchimont corner. And Chevrolet now ahead of Genesis and up through into third place whilst we're looking at this battle a little bit further down. So we'll have to get a replay of that overtake for position, because now it is Antonio Santos in front of Yuto Sasaki then. Out of the final corner we go, and is Sasaki going to be able to repay the favour on the Chevy down in towards turn 1? Don't think they're going to be close enough at the moment. Well, Chevrolet have shown consistently similar pace to Genesis, in fact quicker pace over the last lap by about a second or so, as BMW pick up a warning for a collision. And look at this now, BMW back in front of Lexus. So Lopez, whether he made a mistake or something like that, I'm not 100% sure, but there must have been a smattering of contact between the two. It now means the Frenchman, Laboutelet, behind the wheel of the BMW, is now back in the lead of the race.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. I mean, I'm not quite sure what happened there, as you say, but maybe a mistake, maybe Laboutelet's tyres were just a bit of better nickel, though, looking at the... doesn't seem like that was the case. Interestingly, Tom, looking at the standings as well, the intermediate runners are starting to go a little